Did you know that global e-commerce sales are projected to hit a staggering 6.3 trillion by the end of this year? That's right, the online selling game is on fire. But here's the million-dollar question. Have you ever dreamed of launching your own online store and grabbing a slice of this juicy profit pie? Well, stick around. Today we're diving deep into the world of planning your online selling business. Trust me, with the right strategy, you can turn those late-night business ideas into a thriving digital empire. It's not just about selling stuff online. It's about crafting a brand that resonates and rakes in the cash. That's why today I'll take you to how to plan for online selling business. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button and that little notification bell icon so that you don't miss out on any of our video updates. Plus, it helps us spread the Thrive Wise love to help more people thrive wisely. Now, let's begin. Starting an online business isn't all unicorns and rainbows. There are some serious hurdles you'll need to leap over. First up, you've got market saturation. It feels like everyone and their grandma is selling something online these days. Standing out in this digital crowd can feel like trying to be heard at a rock concert. Then there's the planning paralysis. You've got this killer idea, but turning it into a concrete business plan? That's where many aspiring entrepreneurs hit a wall. It's like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You might end up with a door where the chimney should be. But here's the kicker. The biggest challenge of all? It's the fear of failure. The nagging voice in your head asking, what if it doesn't work? And let me tell you, that fear has stopped more businesses in their tracks than any external factor ever could. But don't sweat it. These challenges aren't roadblocks. They're opportunities in disguise, and I'm here to help you tackle them head on. So without further ado, let's start things off with step number 1. Idea validation. You wouldn't marry someone after the first date, right? Well, unless you're in Vegas, but that's a whole different story. The same goes for your business idea. Before you commit, you need to make sure it's not just a fleeting infatuation. So, how do we avoid becoming another statistic? Well, it's simple. First, talk to potential customers. And no, your mom doesn't count. You need to get out there and chat with strangers. It's like speed dating, but for your business idea. Next, create a minimum viable product or MVP. This is the business equivalent of a movie trailer. Give people a taste of what you're offering and see if they want more. Oh, and don't forget to make Google Trends your new best friend. It's like a crystal ball for popular searches. If more people are searching for eco-friendly banana peelers than ever before, you might be onto something. Step number 2. Market research. Now that you've validated your idea, it's time to channel your inner detective. Market research isn't just for big corporations with fancy suits and even fancier PowerPoint presentations. It's for savvy entrepreneurs like you, who want to avoid stepping on a business landmine. Did you know that the average person sees between 6,000 to 10,000 ads every single day? That's more ads than there are penguins in Antarctica. And there are about 12 million penguins in case you were wondering. Your job is to figure out how your product can stand out in this blizzard of marketing messages. Start by identifying your target audience. Who are these mysterious people who will throw money at your product? Create buyer personas. Give them names, backstories, favorite ice cream flavors, and get to know them better than your own family. Then, analyze your competitors. Spy on them like a jealous ex on social media. What are they doing right? What are they doing wrong? How can you do it better? Use social listening tools. It's like eavesdropping, but legal and actually useful. Find out what people are saying about products similar to yours. And don't forget to conduct surveys. But make them fun. Nobody wants to fill out a boring questionnaire. Step number 3. Setting realistic goals. Now, I know you're probably dreaming of private jets and yacht parties, and that's great. Dreams fuel entrepreneurs. But let's not put the caviar cart before the horse. So, How do we set goals that are ambitious yet achievable? Enter the SMART framework. Your goals should be specific, measurable, achievable, relevant, and time-bound. Make money is not a goal. Sell 100 units of my eco-friendly banana peelers in the first month is. If you can't measure it, you can't improve it. Numbers are your friends here. Sure, aim for the stars, but make sure your rocket has enough fuel. Does your goal align with your overall business vision? Don't set a goal to become TikTok famous if your target audience is retirees. And give yourself a deadline. It's like a self-imposed exam date, but less stressful and with potentially more rewards. Step number 4. Creating your business plan. Now, you shouldn't run away screaming at the mention of a business plan. It's not as scary as it sounds. Think of it as the GPS of your business journey. Without it, you're just driving around aimlessly, hoping to stumble upon success. Your business plan should include an executive summary, which is like the trailer for your business blockbuster. So make it exciting. You also need a company description. If your company was a superhero, what would its origin story be? Also, market analysis. Remember all that detective work you did earlier? It's time to show it off. And then, details about your organization, product line, marketing strategy, and financial projections. Remember, your business plan isn't set in stone. It's more like clay, moldable and adaptable. As Mike Tyson eloquently puts it, everyone has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. So be prepared to roll with the punches and adjust your plan as needed. Step number 5. Choose your battleground. Now that you've got your plan, it's time to choose where you're gonna set up shop in the vast digital landscape. Choosing an e-commerce platform is like choosing a wand in Harry Potter. The platform chooses the wizard as much as the wizard chooses the platform. You've got options like Shopify, which is the Swiss Army knife of e-commerce platforms, WooCommerce for the WordPress wizards out there, Etsy, which is perfect if you're selling hand-knitted onesies for pet rocks, and Amazon, the 800-pound gorilla of e-commerce. Each has its own pros and cons, so choose wisely. Your platform can make or break your online selling journey. But by far, the most crucial element that can make or break your e-commerce empire is actually understanding your target audience. I know it sounds simple, but hear me out. Knowing your audience is like having a secret decoder ring for the internet. It's not just about demographics. It's about getting into their heads, understanding their dreams, fears, and yes, even their weird obsessions with cat memes. Here's the kicker. According to a study by Salesforce, 76% of consumers expect companies to understand their needs and expectations. That's 3 out of 4 people expecting you to be a mind reader. But don't worry. This is where your market research comes into play. When you truly understand your audience, magic happens. Your product descriptions sink to their souls. Your ads pop up like a long-lost friend saying, "Hey, remember that thing you've always wanted? Well, here I am." Your customer service becomes so on point, people start wondering if you're psychic. And here's the cherry on top. When you nail your target audience, your marketing budget stretches like Elastigirl from The Incredibles. No more throwing spaghetti at the wall to see what sticks. Every dollar you spend hits the bullseye. So before you do anything else, before you even think about that fancy logo or catchy slogan, get to know your audience. Stalk them on social media. Legally, of course. Join their online communities. Heck, if you're selling surfboards, go hang out at the beach. Be the David Attenborough of your niche. Observe your customers in their natural habitat. Remember, in the Wild West of e-commerce, understanding your audience isn't just an advantage. It's your secret weapon. So wield it wisely and watch your online empire flourish. Also, if you could sell anything in the world without any limitations, what would it be? And why? Let your imaginations run wild in the comments below. The crazier the better. And well, that's basically how to plan for an online selling business. And thank you guys so much for watching today's video. And hey, it seems that YouTube thinks that the next video can completely transform your financial situation. Watch it to find out whether they're correct. And please don't forget to click the subscribe button to see more videos on how to thrive wisely. Till next time.